house.
I don't know how it could have housed all of the members of that family.
Because there were 10 kids.
Yeah. Back at the barn in back of the house, you know, at the playhouse, or you played in as a kid.
That Lizzie used to call the chicken coop.
Well, yes, she called it the chicken coop, but my father took that old barn, he tore half of the town, it used to be a cow barn there, he tore the cow barn off, because it was starting to deteriorate, and saved the front part of it, the little house, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And they used to keep a cow there, and they kept chickens there. And then where the trouble was, when I told you about the two got poisoned by the chicken feed. The neighbors, I think, were Houlihan that lived there. Myers, was it Myers? I think Myers lived there. I don't think the Houlihans lived there then. Like, according to Aunt Lizzie, I'm quoting Aunt Lizzie what I'm saying. And the neighbor poisoned the bag of chicken feed, and the kids, the two little babies, got down in there and ate the chicken feed, and they got poisoned, and nobody knew what was wrong with them until later on they figured this is what happened, and they both died.
And they were, what were their names? The two that died?
Edward was
I think yeah, they were twins, Edward and Frank.
Edward and Frank were twins.
Yeah.
Were they identical twins or fraternal?
Identical twins, yeah. As far as I know.
Okay.
This is word passed down. It's not,
sure, no, I understand. So, what are the names of the 10 children of William and Mary Ann Major?
You want to start with the oldest and work down? Well, I believe the girl was first. Her name was Kate.
And what happened to her?
Well, she married William Doherty, who was supervisor at the Heartlot paper mill. And if you're ever by the old Heartlot, the remains of the Heartlot mill down there, right on a point that comes up from Skaneateles Junction, you'll see a road going off this way is Irish Road, which the old mill is on, and go up Jordan Road, and right there at that point is the most beautiful house you've ever seen. I mean, like the fellow that has it now keeps it just the way it was back when Doherty's owned it. Their name's is Simcoe. But they lived there, and they had let's see, they had Buster, they had Vincent, and Kate. Children: Vincent, Buster, Seal, Margaret, and May. And you want to go into their children?
Hang on. Vincent,
I think
Buster,
we leaped a little ahead here.
Seal, Margaret, and May.
Yeah.
And they are the Doherty kids.
Kate.
And of Kate Major.
Kate Major.
And which Doherty?
William Doherty.
And Kate is your dad's sister.
Right, yeah. She's the oldest of the family.
I take exception to that. The grandpa and grandma had a son, Woody, that died. And then there was another boy, and that boy was...
Was they older than Kate?
He came before Kate.
Oh, okay.
And
so William was firstborn son who died.
Yes.
Then Kate? Or then
yeah,
the other William?
I can't tell you for sure on that, but there was another William. And then I think it was Kate from there on, and Liz, and Sate, and that was it. Was there any other children? It was Patrick, actually, yeah.
There was two Williams.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Kate, Liz, Sate, Patrick, William, the two that died, which were...
The twins.
The twins were, what were their names?
Edward and Frank.
Yeah.
Edward, Frank. they died as babies?
No, Edward and Frank, they was the poison one.
How old were they when they died?
I probably 3, 4 years old, maybe.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
So this is 8 kids. Now, the first William died.
The first one, William was a baby.
And
Was firstborn son who died.
yes.
Then Kate, or then the
yeah.
other William.
I can't tell you for sure on that, but there was another William. And then I think it was Kate from there on, and Liz, and Sate, and that was it. Was there any other children? It was Patrick, naturally, yeah.
There was 2 Williams.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
One,
Kate, Liz, Sate, Patrick, William, the 2 that died, which were,
The twins,
the twins were, what were their names?
Edward and Frank.
Yeah.
Edward, Frank. And they died as babies?
No, Edward and Frank, they was the poison one.
How old were they when they died?
I probably 3, 4 years old, maybe.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
So this is 8 kids. Now, the first William died.
The first one, William was a baby.
Died as a baby.
Yeah. And the second William, he lived to be, he worked in the Glenside Willow Mill as all the majors do, was a mechanic. And he died in his early 20s of typhoid fever.
Did he ever marry?
No, he never got a chance to poor kid before he got there.
Okay. We're still missing 2 kids if there were 10. Got Kate, Liz, Sate, Patrick, the 2 Williams, Edward, and Frank.
All right, John. John Major married Rose McLaughlin.
Oh, that's right, I forgot that.
He was the oldest boy. The oldest living boy that I know. Chip says it's William, but might have been the first one.
Okay.
And they had.
So that's where is that the same McLaughlins we heard about on the tape?
Yes, it would be relation of Sister Antonio. I think the Sister Antonio was either her sister or a relation to her. I think she was a sister.
Okay. Okay, so John married Rose McLaughlin. John was the oldest boy after William, who died.
Yeah.
And did they have any kids?
Huh?
Did they have any kids?
Yeah, they had
Bill, William.
another William here, and Stanley, Lola, and Margaret. Stanley was the mayor of Salvi. William was the chief of police of Salvi.
Wait a minute, that would have been, oh, okay, so Stanley became mayor of Salvi. I remember Lizzie talking about Stanley Major was the mayor of Salvi, and he would have been the son of John, who was her brother.
That's right.
So Stanley was her nephew.
That's right.
Okay. I'm with you. All right, great.
So you take it, the 10 children, only Kate.
Now, what became of Kate?
Kate died.
Natural cause.
Was she married?
Kate? That was the mother of, Stanley, Bill.
No.
Wait a minute.
No, wait a minute. Kate Major. We're talking about
Kate Doherty.
your aunt.
Kate Doherty.
All right.
No. Wait a minute. Kate is one of the names I have as a child of William and Mary Ann.
Right. Oh.
And Dad was a son, right?
Well, we were just talking about that. Kate married William Doherty, and they had Vincent
Buster.
and Buster. Yeah, I just read this off here about it.
Yeah, it was Buster and May.
Seal and Margaret and May.
Yeah.
All right, wait a minute, wait a minute. Let me see if I can figure out who these people are, because I'm getting ahead of myself. The 10 kids.
We gotta take into account that they moved to Solvay.
Wait a minute.
Kate they moved to after they lived up to Hartlot. Kate moved to Vernon Avenue in Syracuse. Kate and William moved down there. William died down there.
Okay, I see. Kate Major. This is the Kate that was the sister of your dad, your Aunt Kate.
Right.
Yeah.
She married William Doherty, and they had Vincent, Buster, Seal, Margaret, and Mary.
Yeah, right.
All right. So let me draw an arrow here.
And
Kate.
Vincent.
All right. Now we got Liz, and Liz was unmarried.
Right.
Oh, okay. Let me put it this way.
I want to go through the 10 kids and see what and deal with the 10 first. That's first order of business.
Kate, John, Patrick, we're the only ones that produced out of the whole family.
Okay, Kate.
The rest were
John.
either single or died.
And Patrick, and that was Bob, Bud, Leo, Chip.
And, oh, you got yeah.
Okay. Frank and Edward didn't. William never married. He died of typhoid
They
fever.
either
The first William died as a baby.
Yeah.
Sate was unmarried, right?
Right.
None of the others out there.
And Kate
Andy
married. Okay, Kate married William Doherty. All right. Now, who were the other? So John, we got Kate, Liz, Sate, Patrick, John, William, Edward, Frank. There's still one missing. Didn't you say there were 10? 10 kids.
You got Sarah?
Sate is different than Sarah.
Yeah.
I thought Sarah.
Well,
Sate. What is Sate short for?
It's SADE.
Oh, okay.
That's just, it's a name. But we call her Sate.
Sarah. I thought Sate and Sarah were the same person.
No.
Okay. What happened to Sarah?
Well, Sarah got spinal meningitis when she was a young lady. And they kept her up. It went through something. It just destroyed her mind. And all she ever done was just sit upstairs and rock in a chair. And the girls all took care of her until she died. It was a long siege, I guess. Nobody ever knew that Sarah was even ill. They kept it quiet.
How old was she when all this was happening? Do you know?
I just got an idea she's just a young lady.
The only information I could get on Sarah is from my mother, and as Bud said, it was sort of a family secret. In those days, anybody that was retarded or had a mental problem, they hid them.
Yeah.
There were no institutions that you could put them in. And as I remember my mother saying that she was rocking and she tipped over in the rocking chair and hit her head on the floor. And which I think was just a way to explain it off to a child.
Yeah.
And so other than that, I don't know. Now maybe she was born mentally retarded and they just raised her. And like to say, in those days, a thing like that was a scourge to the family. So
Yeah,
they kept her hidden all those years, more or less.